I think that hand pies speak to a lot of people because they feel comforting and familiar. Every pie that someone receives, I feel, is a gift.
I remember the first time I had her cinnamon sugar pie. My mouth watered, I slightly started to feel tears form, and I told her this brought me back to my childhood.
All of the good childhood memories wrapped into a delicious, buttery, flaky crust. That is the Carter and Rye hand pie.
My name is Kate, and I am the owner of Carter and Rye, Kate Carter Anderson. Carter and Rye started in 2019 with myself and my best friend Rye. When we first were starting our concept at the farmer's market, we were making as much as we could and selling out every week in just a handful of hours. And that just told us that the community liked it and wanted to support it. Since then, I've really taken it from a farmer's market and pop-up business and grown it into a brick and mortar business. Starting a business like this in Omaha was such a good idea because people really show up and support us in a way that I don't know that other cities would.
I think the magic behind Carter and Rye is the whole community that comes through the door, that meets us at the market.
The farmer's market is so fun, and that was a reason we wanted to keep doing it as we've gone on in the business, because it's just fun to be outside alongside farmers that we're getting our vegetables from and interacting with all the people that come there, because there's just a ton of people, a ton of faces, and a ton of interaction.
So you liked them? You came back for more the same day?
We had Carter and Rye for the first time today, and it was so good we actually came back for seconds.
Yeah.
Do you like that one? It's really good, isn't it?
It's nice to see you. What can I get you guys?
We love Carter and Rye because she changes it up all the time, and every recipe is a knockout.
We moved here not so long ago. We were coming to the farmer's market, and I remember we were walking away, and we tried it, and we were like, oh my God. Like, this is the best crust ever. Like, I don't care what you put in there, I'm gonna eat this.
The crust is just like incredibly flaky, buttery, and delicious.
I mean, I feel truly connected to the dough. Just like such an appreciation for the dough because it is truly the vessel for my dreams coming true.
I do love that each pie is handmade and you can see my fingerprints in the crust. My name is Michaela and I help make pies for Carter and Rye. While I'm rolling out dough, I feel part of a bigger story that really is how important it is to like connect and nourish people through food, and that's what makes community, like food is culture.
There are many cultures that have something similar to a hand pie. The great thing about it is that it's very diverse, but it's also so simple, and we use the same pastry for all these different fillings.
My favorite hand pie is the brown sugar.
I love the cheesy hash brown ones.
The pecan bourbon is delicious.
We tried the sausage, kimchi, and egg one. That was really good.
That was delicious.
Cuban was great, right? So the
was
Cuban, hands down was my top.
I really love the brown sugar cinnamon, blueberry, raspberry.
Peach is great.
She did a black cherry one that was amazing. I love them all.
Most of our ingredients are sourced from local farmers, always using fresh eggs, fresh meats. We use cheeses and a lot of fresh herbs. It's really easy when you work with local ingredients because you don't have to do that much. The eggs are fresh, the sausage is delicious, and mixing it all up with some different spices and love makes such a big difference. We do collaborations in our pies. We will work with different chefs around town. Last year we featured 6 different female chefs that made their own filling, and then we put it into our pie dough. And it's really fun to just work with them and learn about where they came up with this idea, what part of their culture it's from. You hear the story, and actually it's really cool to watch the community interact with that.
My name is Mariah Henry and I help with the prep and production of Carter and Rye. I created a spin-off of a Jamaican beef patty, which is a street food very common in Jamaica, very delicious. And so when I tasted her pies and I thought about the dough, I said this would be perfect. So it was really amazing just to get my food out there, to share it. It's kind of full circle because now I can
see that my hands are a part of the pies that go out. And a lot of times in restaurant industries, you don't get to see that. But Kate invites you to come sell at the shop or to sell at the farmer's market with her. And she doesn't stand alone, and she likes to bring others up with her.
My name is Missy, and I work behind the counter and sell pies at Carter and Rye. Saturday mornings are the best mornings of my week. Every Saturday, I wake up ready to go to work, and then I walk in and Kate is smiling. She's so ready to be here. She's ready to serve joy in a hand pie. She's ready to greet her customers. She's incredible, but she also takes care of herself, and that's really admirable and quite an inspiration.
I love working with food, but then there are a lot of people that cannot sustain working in food because it's really long hours and it's really hard work and you're not really doing much else outside of it. And so when I started Carter and Rye, I thought the only way I could sustain it was if I had a balanced life. The main backbone of my business is to create sustainable wages and a balanced work life.
I know I came on, I was like, I'll volunteer, I'll just do anything to be behind the scenes, and she wanted to make sure that people were paid more than a decent wage.
Kate really prioritizes work-life balance, and as an employee that makes me feel like very supported. It makes me want to go to work and do my best.
Kate really took into consideration my physical needs and my physical disability. As a disabled woman, to be able to come into the shop and also be the hot one, it's pretty lovely.
I'm the hot one was a power statement. I wasn't feeling like the hot one, I just needed a little something to remind myself that I should be confident and go for my dreams. I think it's empowering because a lot of times you don't feel like the hot one and you kind of need a reminder. And so when you get your pastry in a bag that says, I'm the hot one, you know, it's just like a little reminder to let you know because it's the truth.
You're the hot one.
I'm the hot one.
I'm the hot one.
I'm Carter and I'm the hot one.